lab, we'll use the Tanzu Kubernetes Grid Service to deploy a TKG cluster. So first, we'll have logged in to our Supervisor Cluster and changed to our namespace. Using kubectl get virtual machine images, we can list the virtual machine images available to this namespace. This should correspond with the OVF uploaded in the previous lab. If we describe the namespace, we can see that the K8s storage policy is available in this namespace. We have a YAML file prepared to deploy the TKG cluster. It will use the version corresponding to the virtual machine images output, and the storage class will correspond to the storage policy. We can apply this YAML file to begin the deployment of our one control plane and one worker Tanzu Kubernetes cluster. We can inspect the status by using kubectl get Tanzu Kubernetes clusters. This will tell us the current status of the deployment. If we navigate to the vSphere client, a TKG cluster 01 object will be created, and virtual machines will be currently being deployed into this object container. This process can take up to 15 minutes to complete. Once the control plane VM and worker VM are both deployed, we can re-inspect the current status of the deployment using kubectl get Tanzu Kubernetes clusters. We can see additional details using kubectl describe Tanzu Kubernetes clusters. And at the bottom of this output, we want to look for a ready status on the nodes and the VMs. That concludes this lab.